this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Today, in this video, I am going to be joined once again by Lee. Whoa! Hello, Lee Bear. You charged straight for me there. If you went forward about a quarter of a block more there, you would have just knocked me on my feet, you would have. Anyway, good morning, Lee Bear. Very nice to see you. Let's have breakfast. So we're continuing the tradition of having breakfast in a different room every day. So once again, you can go and pick which room we're going to go and have our brekkie in, and I can go and have my cake. And oh, looks like we're heading this way. Oh, maybe in the love garden, going to Fred's room, or no, eating right here. So this is where we're normally crafting and smelting molten metal and things. Yeah, the perfect place to eat cake. Eating cake off the top of an anvil. Nom 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 nom. Nom, nom. It's normally used for clamping down on metal. Now it's used for clamping down on cake with my jaws. Anyway, it's very convenient because we are now right next to the love garden, and I can go and announce who I'm adding to it next. And the person I'm adding to is Serena Sawatsky. And the reason I'm adding Serena is because she made Stampy Cat candy. And check it out. They're all different sizes, and I'm not entirely sure how she made it. If I knew how to make candy, I'd probably make it every day. But you can see there's little Stampy Cat faces inside of all of the little rolls of candy, and I thought it looked really cool and really tasty, as I wanted to say thank you very much for making the candy and sending me the picture, and welcome to my love garden. Right then, it's time for the race, and seeing as you had such amazing dance moves in the last episode, Lee Bear, how about we do the Lee Bear shuffle all the way to the doghouse. So we'll start back here. This can be the temporary starting line, and we first need to shuffle through the love heart, and then it's just the first one to shuffle into the doghouse gets to pick who we take with us today. So let me get on the starting line just like this, and we can begin the shuffling in a 3, 2, 1, go, 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 go. Right, oh, I went the wrong way. I shuffled the wrong direction. You can see that I'm the amateur shuffler here, and Lee Bear is the master. You need to go through the heart, remember. Oh, I'm missing it myself. Can I get through? Oh, Lee Bear's through. There we go. I'm just after him, and now I need to shuffle as fast as I can. It just looks really weird, because like the camera's going crazy and really fast, but look at my face. Look how just calm and steady and still it looks. And oh, it looks like we got our first obstacle. There seems to be a closed gate. I think we're gonna have to try and open the gate while doing our shuffling. If I just stay here like this, thank you, Lee Bear, and then he can open it for me and I can charge through. Oh, it didn't work. I was trying to be sneaky and make Lee Bear open the gate for me, but he was still able to get through before me anyway. This is probably the slowest and closest race I've ever had. Look, we're just exactly neck and neck. This is where it's all gonna count. It's all about trying to get into the doghouse. So can I open the gate? Oh, no, I can't. I tried to open it then. Oh, there we go. Lee Bear's got the gate open. Can I get inside, though? I'm going to try and drop down if I can. Oh, I need to stop crouching. There we go. Oh, I've got here. Oh, no, but the door's not open. The door's not open. Right. Let's try and open the door and then try and shuffle inside. It's hard to do it with Lee Bear so close. Can I get the door open? We're just stuck. The last hurdle, the door. There we go. The door is open, and now we need to shuffle inside, and I think I did it just in front. Yes, I was just about able to shuffle in front of Lee. That was a weird race, wasn't it? That was a strange way to race. Good fun, though. Jolly good fun. And now, I get to pick the doggy. And I'm going to pick Duncan and Mittens today. They can be the two joining us, if I can find them. Where is Duncan? Here he is. What are you doing hiding down here in the corner? You need to join us. And so does your good friend Mittens. So, I, of course, need to go and grab her as well. And then we're going to be heading back to the Shoe For You shoe shop. And hopefully, fingers crossed, building something really cool. Building something that I've actually never seen in Minecraft before. Not a working one, at least. And that is, as I mentioned in the last episode, a treadmill. I am going to go and try and build a working treadmill. And the design I'm going to be trying to build took me probably about 15 hours to come up with. I kept changing my idea and giving up and then having a new idea, and eventually I got an idea that kind of works, but it is a little bit difficult. So my challenge is to get it completely working in this video, and also being able to explain how it works. So if any of you wanted to build your own treadmills, then you can. So let's go and first go and head to the actual shoe shop, and I'll show you what it is we're going to be building and where we're going to be building it. So this is the shoe shop. I actually really like the look of it. It's definitely definitely growing, mate. It kind of looks a little bit like an owl's face, doesn't it? Like, they're the big eyes and there's the beak there. I wasn't trying to make it look like an owl's face, but that's a little bit of a cheeky bonus. But yeah, this is what we built in the last episode. You can see all of our shoes and our one random cake is still in place. But what we're going to be building is right here, and that's going to be the treadmill. You can see I tunneled down a big room underneath here, just to give us room to do all of the redstone. But yeah, let's go and begin working. It's gonna be quite hard to explain how it works before I've started building it. So I'm going to hopefully just try and explain exactly what it is I'm doing while I'm doing it. So rather than just standing here for ages wasting time talking through everything, if I just kind of do it, I think that's going to be the easiest way to explain. So the first thing is to kind of make it look like a treadmill. So you can see this is kind of the treadmill shape. This is where you're going to be running. I'm also going to add in some iron bars, which are going to be kind of like hand railings, I guess, that you can hold on to. So let's first try and make it look a little bit like a treadmill. So there we go. This looks a bit like a treadmill, but now what we're going to do is try and make it so these blocks are actually moving, and to make them move properly, we're going to be using sand and gravel, because they're really the only two blocks pretty much that have gravity, and so we're going to alternate between them, so as they slide along and make it look like they're moving, I'm going to alternate between them so you can actually see them moving properly. So now I've dug up my hole and kind of marked where it is I want to build. I can go and start building. So the way it's going to work is we're going to be using pistons to slide along the gravel and the sand. So first I'm going to paste down a few blocks just to mark where the sand and gravel are going to be on. So I guess if they're on that block there we go, that will work perfectly. And because I use these half slabs, it's actually going to hide where the sand and gravel comes from and where it goes. And so the first thing is to push up the sand and gravel from down here to get it higher up. And to do that, I'm going to use pistons, but I actually need to use two pistons together. So what you need to do is make it so these pistons extend twice, if that makes sense. So basically that piston needs to extend, and then once that one's extended, this one also needs to extend, so that way we can push the sand all the way up to there. And so that's what I'm going to go and try and make working now. So I do have some redstone with me here, and Lee Bear, tell you what, your job can be testing all of the different shoes while I'm doing this, just to make sure they fit properly. You know, when you get new shoes, they kind of hurt a bit, and so you've got to wear them for a while to kind of wear them in. If you just wear in all of the shoes, Lee Bear, then they'll all be ready to sell. Try not to get too many bear hairs in there. They might not like that. Anyway, the redstone. So I'm going to do the redstone kind of coming down here, and then I'm going to be building what's called a redstone clock. And I've built these plenty of times before, so if you've been watching for a while, you've probably seen these before. And what you need to do is you need to first start off by making some repeaters. So I'm going to go make another crafting table, and I'm going to put it right here on the ceiling, just so it's out of the way. And yeah, to make the repeaters, all you need to do is go and make some redstone torches, just like this. And then if you've got some smooth stone, you just mix it with redstone and the smooth stone and then the torches, and you can make these repeaters. So these basically delay the signal. So what you can do with these is make it so the redstone is just kind of being continually looped. So if I do the redstone to about here, and I can go and do these repeaters, and I'm going to do a few down here, and I'm basically going to do it in a big circle shape like this. And then this way, if I set off this redstone, it's going to be continually going. So if I go and put down this button on the wall here, should be fine. And then if I pull back all of these repeaters like this, and then that way, if I press the button, you should see that the redstone is just continually spinning round. And so at the moment, it's lifting this piston. Now, don't get dizzy, Lee. Don't get dizzy. So you can see this piston is just going up and down like this. But I now need this piston to lift up as well once it's being lifted up to there. So I'm actually going to change this to a repeater. Then if I put a block on here, and then if I put a redstone torch on top of this block, basically this is going to allow me to send the redstone signal straight up. You see that the torch is lighting and then going back out again? If I put redstone on top of this torch, it's basically going to be sending a signal exactly to where I need it to go. So if I just build around to about here, and then if I put redstone on top of there, basically I'm going to be able to use that to go and extend the second piston. So I love the way every time I turn around, Lee Bear's just wearing different color shoes. Right, let's go and do this to here. And so now, hopefully, okay, you can see it's kind of working, but the other one's not staying extended for very long. So what I can do now is, actually, if I just pull back this repeater a little bit, it should hopefully, there we go. Now it's working properly. You see, it gets lifted and then gets lifted up again. If I pull this back even further, it might stay up for even longer as well. There we go. So you can now see, if I put a block on top of there, like a piece of sand, you'll see that it's going to be getting lifted up 2 blocks high. Let me just try and place it here. And yeah, you can see it keeps getting lifted up and then dropping back down again. So the next thing to do is to try and first get rid of the sand. Oh no, I got rid of the piston. Didn't mean to do that. Right, it should be easy enough to put it back on. Let's go and stop this going for a little bit, and then we can put the piston back down. So yeah, now we've got the sand going up that high. What I need to do is try and make it so it can be pushed in this direction. And so to do that, I'm going to have to go and put a piston down here. And I'm a little bit stuck now, so I'm going to have to break away the floor so I can get out. So yeah, once the sand gets all the way up to here, this piston is going to push it to slide it along. So you can probably start to see how this whole thing's going to work now, because once it gets slid along all the way along here, it's going to drop back down to here, then there's going to be another piston pushing it back in this direction. So all of the sand and gravel is basically going to be going in a big circle. So what I need to do now is come up here and try and link up that other piston. So let me go and climb around this side. And yeah, all I need to do is once again a straight trail of redstone leading to this piston. So I know this all might seem a little bit complicated, but really all I'm doing is... Oh, hello, Duncan. What are you doing hiding up there? Let's sit you down before you fall down here. Yeah, so basically all I'm really doing is trails of redstone to the pistons. The only difficulty is getting the timing just right, so they're all getting extended at the right time. But because we're using repeaters, we can kind of worry about that at the very end. So let's go and just make this dirt loop around here like this, and then if I go and do the trail like this, and I'm going to add in a few repeaters ready, so then that way if we do need to adjust the redstone later, we can do it very easily. So now, if I come back down here again and put down this redstone here, now hopefully it should all be working up here. So we just need to get the timing right. So yeah, you can see that one up there is getting extended way too quickly. So all I need to do now is make a bunch more repeaters, and then I can go and add them in to try and delay it a little bit more. So there were a few there already, and I'm actually running out of redstone. Do you have any spare redstone on you at all, Leo? Where are you? What are you doing hiding behind here? If you got any, oh, there we go, brilliant. So I got some spare redstone. Should have enough to get this all finished off, because once I've done this, I only really need to add in one more piston, and we should be good to go. And where's Mittens? Oh, Mittens is sitting on the chest. Of course she is. She loves sitting on chests. Right, so let's go and pull this back a bit. And pull that one a bit back here. And let's see what the timing's like now, actually, before I add any more in. So basically, I want that one to be extended just after that top one there. And actually, it looks just about perfect, if you ask me. Jolly good. So now, I can go and just add in the final piston, which is going to need to be just about here, I think. Yeah, if I go and build this up here, then I should be able to place the piston on top of this dirt. And then this one's going to slide it across this way. So if I kind of jump and place it, there we go. And oh no, actually, I did it a little bit too close here. I need to move this dirt back a bit. I'm only using the dirt as a marker so I can place the piston on. And if I place it, oh nope, that's not gonna help us at all, is it? All right, let's go and jump and place it here. And now, if I make it so this piston is also linked up to the same redstone, we should get it working. Oh, Mittens has come to join us. So I feel bad now. Let's go and let Duncan join us as well. He can come and jump down when he's ready. All right, so yeah, let's go and link this redstone up to everything else if we want then. So let me go and I use wooden planks just because I've used that the entire time before, and I just need to make it so it's going underneath this piston here. So if I kind of go down like this, then this redstone can go boom, 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 and link up with this here. And now we just need to watch to see whether the timing is all going to be right. And actually, we should actually add a block there as well so it doesn't fall straight down. And oh, it's not. Aha! I haven't actually linked it up right here. I need to go out one further because you can see it's actually not pointing into the piston. You see now it's facing it. It should be able to light it up now. There we go. It's now working. So we want that one to extend while this one's down. So this one is extending a little bit too early. So once again, all we need to do is go in and add a few repeaters to delay it a little bit. So let's go and make a few more of these. And then hopefully, once we've got the timing right, we should be able to actually go and ride on the treadmill. This is actually pretty cool, isn't it? So let's go and... I'm going to add another repeater in here, and then if I go and link this redstone up like this, let's see how the timing is now. That looks good. That looks almost perfect, if you ask me. So now, all I need to do is add the sand and the gravel. So if I just throw it down here, I'm just going to alternate between sand and gravel, because then that way you can see the pattern. So, oh, I've just realized this bottom piston is not being extended for some reason. Oh, there it goes. It kind of got extended a little bit. It seems to be going a little bit all over the place. I'm not sure. Okay, that one is lifting up, but the top one seems to be lifting up early. Let's try and see what's going wrong here. It seems to be working here. I'm going to go and try turning it all off and then starting it all back up again and see if that helps it out. It was working earlier, but for some reason it's not working now. So the bottom one isn't being lifted up in the right time for the top one. They're kind of just been going at different times completely. Let's go and change this repeat around a little bit if we can and see if that makes a difference. No, it's still not being lifted up at the right time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and speed up the video a little bit, and I'm just going to play around with all of the repeaters until the timing's working perfectly. And yeah, then I'm going to come back in, place down the sand and gravel, and yeah, we'll be ready to test out the treadmill. Okay, so I've played around with it for a little bit, just sort of mucking up with the timings, and I think I might have got it working. So let's go and put some sand in here. And oh, careful, Mittens! You nearly got squashed. But wait a minute, look, it's working perfectly. So you can see that it gets dropped down the hole, it gets slid along to here, then it gets pushed up twice, and then pushed along at the top. So from upstairs, it should look like we have a working treadmill, and I'm going to eat some cake to reward myself. Num 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 num. Right, so let's go upstairs, and here's the moment of truth to see what it's like. And there we go. We can see Lee Bear is there working out on the treadmill. It kind of looks like it's sliding along underneath his feet. Yeah, as if it's like a real treadmill. So there we go. I was able to make a working treadmill. And there's actually one more finishing touch that I want to do to try and make it look like a real treadmill. If I put a sign down here, I can kind of pretend like this is the screen. So I could say like you're going 14 miles an hour, 14 mph, and you're burning. I can do how many calories you're burning. Actually, let's do ST, and that's for shoe style. That's your shoe style rating, and let's just put it at 56. So there we go. This is the working treadmill, as I said, in Minecraft, and there we go. I'm rather impressed that I was able to do it in a video as well. So once again, I'm just going to go downstairs here, as you can see how it all works. You can kind of see better from this side. So see, it just drops down and it gets slid across and then pushed back up on the other side. So now, once I've clogged up this little hole, I do believe that our shoe shop is finished. I have finally finished building my shoe for you shoe shop. So I think the only other thing is to start selling some shoes. Looks like Lee Bear's there busily just kind of working out on it. So remember, the idea of the treadmill is to test the shoes. So rather than what you normally do in a shoe shop and kind of take 5 spaces walking up and down to see whether you like the shoes, instead of that you can just go and run on a treadmill for ages and and just see whether the shoes are working properly. And oh, Lee Bear, we've got a customer. Quick, get behind the counter. You get behind the counter, and I'll go and speak to the customer. Hello, madam. Welcome to a shoe for you. It looks like you're wearing some nice shoes there. Oh no, you don't want them. Could you please dispose of these smelly old shoes, Lee Bear? Right. What sort of shoes are you into? We got some nice, flexible, bright-coloured ones here. We've got a cake if you want to put a cake on your feet. We also got some nice Stampy-style shoes up there, or you can have a replacement pair of gold shoes. Ah, it looks like you're after the yellow shoes. Is that right? Okay, let me just go and get these. What size shoe do you want? Jump up and down for what size you want. And then we go get you a tester pair. So size 3, 4, 5, Size 5, right. Can we have these in a size 5, please, Lee Bear? If you get them from the stock room, and then, yeah, we can go and let you try them on. You can just sit there and get comfortable. Lee Bear will be out with your shoes very shortly. Right, these are size 5. Yep, they look like size 5 if you ask me. So if you just go and put on these shoes... Oh, nearly dropped them in the puddle there. Sorry about that. There's nothing wrong with a soggy shoe, as I always say. Oh, has it got stuck? There we go. Here are your shoes, madam. Sorry about the weight. Do you want to go and do you want to go try them on and see what you think? Oh, they look good on you. Tell you what, let's see exactly how good they look. If you come over here, you can go on the catwalk, and if you walk up and down and have a little bit of a spin and see whether you like the look of them. Oh, they look perfect. Oh, they look. Don't they look good, Lee Bear? Isn't that a good style? Oh, that is. If I saw you walking down the street, I would say that is a duck that knows about fashionable shoes. But the important thing is to make sure that they're very good for jumping in puddles. So if you go and climb up on the diving board, and then you've got to just jump down into the puddle, and we'll see just how good these shoes are at jumping in puddles. Oh, they're okay. They're okay. You kind of hit the edge a little bit there. Do you want to have another go, just to make sure that they're definitely the perfect shoes for jumping in puddles? If you go and have another go there. Oh, maybe these aren't the right shoes, or maybe you're just not very good at jumping in puddles. And oh, hello there, sir. I'll be with you in just 1 second. I'm just serving another customer. Actually, Lee Bear, do you want to go and assist Longbow with his purchase of shoes? And Squishy, do you want to come over to this rather fancy new piece of kit we got? This is a treadmill, so you can go and have a little bit of a run up and down on that, and let me know what you think, whether you think that this is a good treadmill. Do you think that this is do you think that the shoes are holding up okay? Do you think they're strong enough? You do. Right, I'll go behind the counter, and I can put these in a shoe box for you, and then you can take them away. If you just go and pass them to me, I'll package them up nicely for you. Hello, Duncan. Let me go and I need to go and grab. Let me just go and steal one of these shoe boxes for now. Let's go and steal this one from up the top up here, and let me go and place it down here. So there you go, Squishy. Oh, don't go in the puddle without any shoes on. You don't want to do that. I've boxed up your shoes, and they're on the counter for you up here. And oh, Longbow, magnificent. Oh, these shoes really bring out your crying eyes. They look absolutely lovely. Do you want to go and see how good they are at jumping up and down in puddles, to see whether they're waterproof enough for you? Of course, very important. Oh, they look absolutely sublime. You might as well go and check them on the treadmill, just to make sure that they're comfortable for when you're walking or jogging on. Well, but be careful. I think you turned the speed up a little bit too high there, Longbow. Be careful. It's a very powerful machine I've built. What do you reckon then, Longbow? Did you fancy buying the shoes? Are they to your liking? Oh, they are. Jolly good. Let me go and grab you a spare shoe box from up here. If I just climb up, just break this one here, seeing as it's got nothing in. And oh, no, I won't, because I can't reach that one. I'll use this one here. Right. Here's your shoe box. Do you want to pass me your shoes, and I can go and package them away nicely inside of the shoe box. And there you go. 2 satisfied customers, and it's buy one get one free, by the way, at the moment on the red shoes. You get a pair of pink shoes free as well. 1 pair of shoes for each feet. Oh dear. Anyway, that is the end of this episode here. Hopefully you enjoyed watching me trying to do some redstone and building the treadmill. In the next episode, we're going to be having a shoe-themed minigame to decide who the employee of the month is going to be for the shop. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!